Research. Do you know who's the vice president for research at Georgia Tech?
I do not.
Do you know who the vice president for research at Georgia Tech is?
The vice president for research at Georgia Tech.
I have no idea.
I think that's you.
That's absolutely correct. Most people I talk to here, they have no idea who I am.
I'm guessing oversee a lot of people and do a lot of meetings. That would be my best guess.
Do you know?
I'd say he probably does some research.
Yeah, probably.
In a way, I look at you almost like a soccer coach, right? Where you create the conditions so that people can do their work and find answers to the greatest questions that we face.
That's great. That's so wonderful. I'm going to ask for my salary to be commensurate with the soccer coach salary in Spain, by the way, not in the United States.
That was a terrible comparison for me to make.
Did you do any research while you were at Georgia Tech?
I did. I researched in an evolution lab.
Great. What kind of research? What kind of specific work?
Yeah, so I worked in the Ratcliffe lab, and basically we evolve yeast, and our whole project was like engineering tetraploid yeast, which basically is extra chromosome copies to evolve.
So I work on working on an intravehicular spacesuit. So we kind of tested it to see if it helps reduce muscle atrophy in the long term for astronauts. And it was actually one of my Georgia Tech professors that got me into the fellowship.
Tell me about aquatic robotics.
Yeah, so I'm in a sub-team where we're making an autonomous submersible. So this semester I've been able to work on the submersible, and we've been able to implement PID controls to do object tracking.
At Georgia Tech, we do right now about $1.2 billion in research, which includes obviously some of the work that your professors are doing in here and so on. Do you know where it comes from?
Donors, I'm assuming.
Either companies or government grant.
It's from, well, it's your taxes at work. 80% of the money comes from the federal government. So that's, about 900 million approximately comes from the federal government. And some of it comes from companies, some of it comes from alumni and others.
Well, I think the wonderful thing about research, especially a place like Georgia Tech and being in Atlanta, it is so many possibility of partners and people who can contribute.
But we also do a lot of applied research, and GTRI, which is a huge asset for us, is the best example. In that combination of applied research trying to solve specific problems with curiosity-driven research from faculty, in that mix, that's what makes Georgia Tech so incredibly unique.
One of my research partners actually is my roommate now. So clearly, research brings you together at Tech,
That's wonderful. That's perfect. That's going to be the tagline. Research brings you together. Thank you.